Here are 5 easy things I did to increase my psychic ability that you could actually implement today. Number 1, I avoided negative media. I eliminated watching the news or listening to music that was degrading or energetically draining. Instead, I immersed myself in conscious material, such as watching the program Gaia, learning about my subconscious mind, indulging in hobbies and talents, and walking in nature. Instead, I decided to use the time I would take to watch the news or absorb negative material and uplift myself. And as you raise in your vibration, the stronger your intuition will be. Number 2, I started to declutter my home. What I did that was I cleaned out my closets. I got rid of old things that had holes in them, things that I haven't used in years, in order to make room for fresh, new energy to flow through. When I decluttered my home, I then high-vibed my home so my vibration could get higher. So I gridded my home with crystals, I saged my home, I made sure that my plants were watered and no dead plants were around, just to ensure that the vibration in my house was high for me to intuitively receive communication and increase my psychic gifts. Step number 3 was I stopped drinking strong alcohol. Don't get me wrong, I do love my glass of wine at times, but I definitely limit the amount of times I consume it a week. Instead of consuming a glass of wine every night before bed, I have a glass of water with chlorophyll in it to make sure my vibration remains high in order to increase my psychic abilities. So I'm not telling you guys to cut out alcohol completely, but just be mindful on what you drink. When you're trying to increase your psychic abilities, you want your vibration to be high as possible. Number 4, no social media or screen time 1 hour before bed. This has definitely helped with my dream time, and you notice that your dreams are very potent, and you could actually ask questions before you go to bed, and your answers could be displayed to you in your dreams. So I found that my dream times became very sacred, and I wanted to take advantage of the messages that were coming through, what I was doing in different realities. I really wanted to get into astral travel and lucid dreaming. I knew in order for me to do that, I needed to calm my mind an hour or even an hour and a half before bedtime. Instead of watching TV, I would have family time on the couch with my kids where we would discuss our day, read a beautiful novel, meditate before I went to bed. Sometimes I like to move my body. So yoga before bed, but anything that made me relax and get into the alpha state quicker, because screen time before bed is like pushing poison in your ass. It's not a good thing. So if you want to increase your psychic abilities, no screen time an hour before bed. And the last one I would highly recommend is number 5, meditation. I know you guys probably hear this all the time, but meditation is something that you could easily do anywhere. So it's very important for you to learn how to quiet the mind and really sit with yourself, because that's when your guides and your angels are able to give you direction. When your mind is, this is how I get messages, when my mind is still and I'm in a very relaxed state, that's when I get these downloads, that's when I get insights. That's where I get all these intuitive hits that increase my psychic ability. For instance, even in the shower, you can meditate. A lot of people get great ideas in the shower because their higher self is talking to them. They're able to still the mind and get problem solve within the shower. I know it's the last one on the list, but it is very important. So if you enjoyed this video, let me know in the comment section. If you enjoy me talking about how to increase your psychic gifts or your intuition, please let me know. If you want to know how my black cat has increased my psychic gifts, you could click on the next video. Bye.